Welcome to my channel Coach IQ. Today we do geography, the first lesson resource and development, and we do the classification of soils, three soils: alluvial soil, black soil and arid soil. First we talk about the alluvial soil. This is the most widely spread and the most important soil to be found in India. Now, how is it deposited? Deposited by your three important Himalayan rivers, that is the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. Where is it found in India? The location. The entire northern plains. Please see the map in this. The entire northern plains. Then in the states of Gujarat and Rajasthan, it extends through a narrow corridor. That is, a narrow strip is seen, and it is also found in the eastern coastal plains. Remember, alluvial soil is eastern coastal plains, and it is found in the deltas of the rivers, that is your Krishna, Kaveri, Godavari and Mahanadi. So this is your deposition and the location. What does it consist of? Sand, silt and clay. It has enough proportions of these vital elements, that is sand, silt and clay. Chemically also it has very good proportions of potash, phosphoric acid and lime. So when you have all these elements, sand, silt, clay, potash, phosphoric acid, lime, your soil is very fertile. It is a very fertile soil. So you can grow various crops like sugarcane, paddy, wheat, etc. Wherever there is alluvial soil, the regions where alluvial soil is, those areas are cultivated in a huge way, intensively cultivated, and the population is also very high over there. Now there may be areas in these places which are drier, that is maybe less rain, so drier areas. You can cultivate over there. How? After proper treatment and irrigation. Now we classify the alluvial soil. First we do on the basis of the soil particles. As we move inland towards the river valleys, the soil particles are bigger, larger in size. Towards the upper reaches of the river valley, that is where the slope breaks, the soil is coarse. Coarse means rough. This type of soil, this coarse alluvial soil, is seen mainly in the Piedmont plains of the Duars, Shores and Terai. Now what is Piedmont? If you split the word, Pied is foot in French and Mont is like a small hill. So you get foot of the hill. Now you go towards classifying the soil on the basis of age. You have the Khadar and the Bhangar. Bhangar is your old alluvial soil and Khadar is the new alluvial soil. Khadar soil is more fertile. It is more intensively cultivated and it has a lesser concentration of conker nodules. Your Bhangar soil, as we said, is old alluvial soil. It is less fertile and cultivation may not be so much, and the concentration of conker nodules is much higher in the old alluvial soil, that is Bhangar. Now we come to the second soil, that is the black soil. Now the color naturally will be black, so black soil is black in color. The other name is Regur soil, and very good to cultivate cotton, so it is also called the black cotton soil. Now what are the conditions responsible for the formation of this black soil? It is your climatic conditions and the parent rock material, that is which rock is there below your crust, okay, or within your crust, the parent rock material and the weather conditions. Where is it found in India? It is found in the Deccan region, that is called basalt. Where exactly in the Deccan region? It is the Deccan Plateau. Where in the Deccan Plateau? It is the northwest of the Deccan Plateau. It is also found in the plateaus of Maharashtra, Saurashtra, Malwa, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh. Extends in the southeastern direction, that is the river valleys of Godavari and Krishna. Now here what you have to remember is that alluvial soil has deltas and here we have valleys. So river valleys of only two rivers, Krishna and Godavari. I remember it as Krishna is a god, so Krishna, and Godavari starts with god, so Godavari and Krishna, because you can't write the other two rivers in this. Now what are the advantages of the black soil? One is, we all know it is made up of very fine clay material, and the moisture holding capacity of black soil is very high. Then during the hot weather season, it develops cracks. Now this is a very big advantage because it helps in the aeration of the soil. Very third point, very rich in nutrients, soil nutrients like calcium carbonate, magnesium, potash and lime. What are the problems? What are the disadvantages? One is that it lacks one nutrient, that is phosphoric. So lacks in the phosphoric content. Second is, now you know it is clay, so when it is wet, clay always becomes sticky. So it gets sticky when wet. So to work upon the black soil is difficult. But there is a solution. You have to till it immediately, plow on it immediately. There are two times when you can do it. One is before that is the pre-monsoon period, and the second is after the first showers. So this is about your black soil. Now we come to the third soil, that is the arid soil. Arid means dry. Now we first talk about the color, ranges from red to brown. The texture is sandy and the nature is saline. Now this arid soil, the salt content is so high that sometimes you get salt just by evaporating the water. And as you go lower, the lower levels of this soil has a lot of kankar. Now why? Because as you go lower, the calcium content increases. Now this is not good. Why? Because it restricts. It becomes an obstacle, it's a hurdle for the infiltration of water into the soil. But these soils can be cultivated when? After proper irrigation. Do proper irrigation and the soil can be cultivated, as India has done it in western Rajasthan. I really hope this topic has become clearer, and if you have any queries, please post them in the comments below. And do like the video, share it with your friends and classmates, and subscribe to my channel to continue studying with Coach IQ.